Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to my time at Portia. So since last episode I've been fairly busy. I think around 4 or 5 days have passed. But we have something here. Dawa has come by, he says, "Morning, here are the adult poplar trees. As promised, you'll need to use these and your planter boxes to construct them into sand blockers at your assembly station. Here's the diagram for that, I designed it as well." Nice, huh? Okay, we got sand blocker diagram and 24 poplar trees. Now, over here, you'll notice a lot of things are moved and sorted and all that nice stuff. This, of course, is all grinders, and then we have refined materials that go here. We have ores and gems and wood, because we do go through those quite a bit. And then, oh, this is done. We got a galloping horse, and I have another artifact. I'm going to go by the museum today. You can see I've been crafting up some things. DD Transport actually does not go in there, so I wasted all that time crafting it. It really didn't take that long, though, so it's not a big deal. But then I also have the completed thinking can piece as well. So, good stuff. I actually got all the rest of that stuff yesterday. And then these are still kicking away at a bunch of bronze, because I want to make the jukebox, or the boombox, I mean. So I've had those crafting up a bit of bronze. I need 8 bronze plates, though, for this. I have all the rest of the pieces right here made up, but I don't have the bronze plates. Also, there's a DD stop completed for the museum, because I'm assuming that that one does go in there. So there's like 4 plus the thinking can, 5 things to put in the museum, and I have a couple other things lined up to get. Over here, back in there, I've got like the stuff people come by and look at. I've just got it all stuck back there in a corner for right now. And then up here we have sorting. So this is all artifact stuff. Then we have stuff that needs to be vendored. We have random furniture. I still don't know how to use this thing, but... And then we have like cooking materials, consumables, logging materials, herbs and plants, dungeon spoils, mining materials, mob items, and miscellaneous stuff, which is things like that I've been putting into those. So everything's a little bit better sorted at this point. Hey, I need the horse. Okay, so let's head into town. Let's check the commission board. We need to make 6 of those sand blockers, so I've got to look and see what those require. And I want to run by A&G Construction and then the museum, because I found something in A&G Construction. I also found something in the store where you play darts and stuff. They sell those books. Those can be donated to the museum as well. They're like an art item. Okay, 4 glass, 1 water engine. They've had that up there for a while. 6 orders of gunpowder. That I could do. Yeah, let's take the gunpowder quest, because that's for Sam. And I've been building up reputation with Sam. I did a couple quests for her, like making small bombs and stuff like that. Also over here at AG Construction, I noticed something. I was in here because I was moving the crafting table, and I looked at this shop, and guess what? The piano is a medium relic. It can be placed in the museum. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that. That's another item to put into the museum. I don't recall there being anything else that goes... No. Just the piano. And then Dr. Zhu's got a quest for us. He's had this for a couple days, and I keep meaning to go by there and pick it up. I did have one quest to go by the school and fix like a leaky pipe for Lucy. So I did knock that out. And Dr. Zhu, have you seen the railing above the school recently? It's completely worn out. I'm always afraid that someone will break an arm one day when walking by that place. Can you fix it and give me a peace of mind? Thanks. We'll say sure. Okay, so it's just 3 steel plates and 2 copper wires to fix it. That's not too bad, I guess. And then we need to go by the museum. We got lots of things to drop off. Oh, and I gotta go by the church store as well. I gotta pick up my planters for the day. I made like 7,000 galls off planters earlier. So, those things are decent money considering we always have way too many of these data disks. Like, you go mining and it's like 50 or 60, like, every day. Okay, so here we go, thinking can. Let's go ahead and recover that. There we go. And what kind of stats does this thing give? Nothing. An iron drummer who may be wondering why his head is a tin can. Alright, so we know that these all go into the museum. Does this thing sell for 700? That's not too bad, I guess, but I'm probably going to hold on to it in case another, like, DD... I'm surprised there hasn't been any quests for DDs at all. That's assembled items. Let's see, the DD stop is medium assembled, then this is medium assembled, this is medium assembled. Okay. Civil furnace I'm going to put back here behind the regular furnace. Then we have the industrial cutter, which is going to go behind this cutter. And then the DD stop, I'm going to put it, I'm going to have one more furnace setting large assembled item, small assembled items. And we'll put this down right here. There we go. Plus we're getting city rep for this as well. And then we have, this is a medium relic, special item relic, and large relic. Okay, so special item relic. And then we have the thinking can. We'll put him down right there. Whoa. And then, let's see. Upstairs, we got a medium relic and a special item relic. Okay, the medium relic. We'll put it down. No. Well, we can put our piano down right there. And then where in the world does the special item relic go? Is it downstairs? I think it's downstairs. I mean, the museum is steadily starting to fill out. Small item exhibit. These are all artwork. Oh, they go down right here. Special item relic. Okay. We'll put the galloping horse down right there. It doesn't really go right there, I don't think, but... Okay, donation rewards. We have donated 23 items, so now we can get this headpiece. The colorful hat. Max HP plus 250 and resilience plus 30. Okay, that's a bit better, I'd say, than this. I mean, we lose crit chance, but we gain a lot of resilience, so we'll go ahead and equip it. Winter is coming soon, so I guess it makes sense. I have to say I liked the look of the other hat a bit more, but that's fine. I mean, we're definitely starting to fill out the museum. Still got a lot of stuff to get made, though. But this boombox isn't too far from being done-ish. Yeah, I only need 3 more bronze plates. Okay, so the gunpowder that we need 6 gunpowder. This stuff, I actually crafted some between episodes for bombs. It's charcoal, sulfate, and niter. Which isn't that bad. I've got plenty of sulfate. I may be low on niter for 6 of them. No, we've got enough. Okay, good. Good. And I should have charcoal made up, but I need to empty these out, so I'll go ahead and do that. I should have around 100 charcoal, I think. And we've got more carbon steel, which we're getting close to 100 carbon steel, I think, too. I did use some earlier, but I'm not sure. 80 of them. That's not too bad. Let's see, we've got... Okay, the sand blockers all go out there. Alright, well let me go deliver this gunpowder real quick, and then we'll take a look and see what we need for the sand blockers, and I need to get the 3 steel plates running as soon as my bronze plates are done. To repair that handrail. There you go, Sam. Thanks. If you run into any trouble, don't hesitate to ask our Civil Corps for help. Okay, there's 31 more relationship with her. We should be getting decently high up, I think. We're getting there. I also did some for Polly and, what, Dr. Shield? I can't remember. Somebody else, but... That water engine quest has been up there, but I actually don't have any small engines, and in addition, I'm trying to focus on, like, a little bit of rep quests to build up reputation with people, because, you know, I think we're doing good on city rep. I mean, we're blowing away Higgins at the moment. Like, no comparison. Okay, so the sand blocker, that's another thing that goes in here. How many are we missing over here? Just 2? Okay, so we're missing 2 recipes here and 1 here. Alright, let's take a look at this sand blocker. Yeah, check it. Oh, oops. Okay, so insulated planter box and poplar trees, that's it. Okay. I've got the insulated planter boxes somewhere, right here. Poplar trees, and we'll just whip these things up. And these, okay, these do not go in the museum. So that's good to know. Okay, there we go. Now we just have to go install these things. And they go... Okay, just a little bit past the DD stop, so we'll just warp over there. And then we'll try to go meet Dawa to turn this in today, but I'm not going to hold my breath that he'll be awake by the time we get it done and get back into town. Because it is a little bit of a ways out. But we're about to find out. Okay, so it just goes right across there like that. Dun, dun, dun. Of course, this is to keep from the sand blowing in on the city all the time. Okay, that is done. Hopefully they just show up. Man, that's a beautiful sight. Yes, it is. No more sand on my breakfast table. And we got a worker's hat, 10 relationship with both of them. 201 city rep, we got a bunch of galls, and my horse is... Okay. Come on back. Okay, so this worker's hat, 320 HP. Yeah, I think 30% resilience, though, is probably going to come out to be better. It does vendor for 600 galls, though. So there is that. Let's actually take a look at it. So that's what it looks like. It actually matches my stuff nicely, but the stats on this say otherwise. Alright, well, let's head back. Now we just have to get the steel plates made up for the handrails, and we'll be set. Which that boombox we should be able to finish that out tonight. And I'd like to check it out to see if you can actually play music with it, just out of curiosity. By the way, I did level up between cuts because I was doing some mining. And I took a point in advanced mining, 8% chance of double drops while mining. It seemed reasonable. Alright, some more bronze plates, and we've got everything we need to finish out our bronze plates for our boombox. Just need one more. Oh, but they take so long. I wish that thing was in... Okay, an hour and a half. I wish that thing was in where... Like what those books do, where you can like spec your stuff so that it produces faster and everything. And we'll go ahead and get the rest of these pieces put in for right now. And the steel plates should be done by the time we wake up, I should imagine. So I'll be able to knock that out as well. Fire. I've just been trying to get as much stuff together as I can for the museum. And I guess really I should get more carbon steel running. Because we're about to start hitting the stuff for the museum that's going to require a bunch of carbon steel. Okay, so there's nearly 100 more going at the moment. I'm out of charcoal, so I'm going to get more charcoal running. I actually kind of like having these little furnaces back here kicking out charcoal. I mean, granted, I wouldn't mind having them being like fully upgraded versions just because they're more efficient, but these work perfectly for charcoal. Because charcoal's quick anyways. Okay, the steel plates are running, and there's our bronze plates. And we got our boombox. Okay, so can I set this thing down? And... Oh. Well, it doesn't actually play music. So that's kind of a bummer. But it can be put into the museum, so... That's good. I guess this DD transport, maybe one day we'll have a use for it. I'm just going to put it away right there. I've got a water tank in there too, so it just kind of makes sense. I didn't make it by the church store today, but that's fine. Okay, so following along in here, I think the next thing we'll need to make is the removable battery and then the water engine to go into the museum. So for this, it's springs, power stones, marble, bronze bars, more bronze, of course. Okay, there's everything except for the bronze, which we need 8 bronze bars. We'll have it in the morning. We'll also have these steel plates in the morning, too. So I'm just going to go to sleep, because we're waiting on the steel plates and we're waiting on the bronze. So, that's fine. I've got everything. I've got a bunch of carbon steel and everything running, so I don't feel like it's too much of a waste. I do want to get the wallpaper up on this house maybe today. I wouldn't mind that. But we're approaching the end of the month. So we're going to have another first place reward coming in. Oh, we got mail too. And it's not the horse. From City Hall, Dear Asgard, thank you for your stay here in Portia. I hope you're having a wonderful time. You've reached the end of the current storyline. Please wait for the next update for more story additions. Oh. Well. So I'm assuming the tunnel never gets dug at the moment? I don't know. Since we finished the sand blocker, I'll bet you they're working on the big city. There's supposed to be a big update at the end of this month. So, put this stuff into here. And we got our removable battery done. Okay, let's pop into town. I need to go see if there's any commissions. So, but there's supposed to be a dungeon somewhere in the desert. Unless it was just that little mini dungeon that we ran and it was over. Maybe that was the new update dungeon that they talked about. Because it might have been the next batch of story quest, you know, that built us up to where we're digging the tunnel, but we don't have the city actually available. They need 6 water buckets, 1 water engine, 2 basic skivers, or 2 desk lamps. I'm probably going to do the 6 water buckets. Yeah. That's good rep with Dr. Zhu, so... Well, I wonder if we should put this on the back burner until the new story stuff comes out. Because we're kind of waiting on that at this point. We're about to get a lot of Dr. Zhu rep, though. Which will be great. All done fixing the handrail, thank you so much. I was going to fix it myself if no one helped, but you obviously did a much better job than me. Okay. We got that all taken care of. And let's pop by the museum. But yeah, I almost think like it was that like cave, and then they're like... They added in the stuff where we built the planters.
The people in the...
And then that was it. As far as story stuff goes, maybe. So maybe the next big patch that they're talking about is going to be the big city. Because I'm assuming we're going to be able to visit the city, maybe, that this connects to. I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. But at this point, we're mainly just putting stuff in the museum and steadily building up rep. Man, that thing is big to be sitting right in there. But which is basically just going back through and crafting everything again. This is a small assembled item, which would be right in here. I think putting it right in there would look cool. Aha! And completing these relic sets. I mean, right now, we're approaching whatever this book is. And then donate 40 items and you get this stuff. Okay, water buckets just need rubber fruit for that. For 6 of those. But that means I can't craft any work table upgrades or house upgrades or anything right now. Which I know I've seen pictures of like bigger houses. So I don't know if that was just like unreleased. Because I mean I've seen some big houses. Or it's also possible maybe I just need to farm up money to expand the land before they'll let me upgrade the house. And maybe even the work table, I don't know. But that is a possibility as well. So I'm thinking we might take a break from my time at Portia while we wait for the content to come out, you know, the next patch and everything, because otherwise it's really just me doing commissions and then talking to people to build up rep. is basically and mining is like the day-to-day thing. I'm surprised. I was assuming that the dungeon that they added was like an actual dungeon like the sewers are. It's kind of sad that's the only like repeatable type dungeon right now, but yeah, and then it's working on museum stuff, which is just crafting up the stuff that we've already gotten before, just crafting it up again to turn in, and then you know getting the relic sets, which I've gotten. I think I've gotten like most of the relic sets so far. That I'm not gonna be able to make because I need a small engine. I just have to go farm those up. Water storage. Okay. And that does go into the museum. Woot. Oh, the water wheel. It's actually not that bad because I have most everything for this already. Like the hardwood. Oh, it's hardwood, not ironwood. This thing was a whole lot harder to craft back the first time we did it, but now it's not. It's not too bad. Then we need 12 large iron buckets and 15 carbon steel. That's really it. And I've got a bunch of large iron buckets. I've got 11 of them already. And I don't know what we need to craft another one. Iron and copper. There we go. We'll try to get the next... I'd like to get the next museum tier this episode, though. Because like I said, we are going to take a short respite from the My Time at Portia videos, I think. Just till stuff comes out. Because we're kind of catching up with content at the moment. But we need like 5 items to get the next thing, which I think cooking set, I don't think we've turned that in before. Oh, the water wheel doesn't actually go into the museum. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't, because that would just be too good. Alright. So we've gotten 2 things, the lift controls and the water storage, and I'm cutting down marble for that grill. Which really, I guess I can take this one for the time being to put into the museum. But that one gives us a recipe book, which I'm curious about. And a firepower generator, industrial furnace. I tell you what, I'm actually going to steal... We can go turn this in right now. I'm going to steal this, because I barely use these blenders, and I'm going to make more as I go through. And also, I'm going to take this thing, the advanced skiver, because all it makes is 2 different rugs. And we could turn that in, and I can make another one as I kind of go through, rotate around making these machines. Because while we're cut, I mean, I won't be doing videos, but I'll probably still keep doing, like, commissions and stuff, like, you know, a few days here and there, and building up money, because, I mean, we've got 23,000, and then working up a little bit of rep, so when we come back, you know, the workshop's all really nice and organized and everything. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, we shall see. That's medium assembled items. That's small assembled, medium assembled. Okay. I'll put the blender down right back here. The advanced skiver, I've got, yeah, right over here, leatherworking stuff. And then we'll put, like, the cooking set. Oh, that's not medium assembled, though. So we're going to put this down right there. I feel like it's just a big, like, cluster of stuff right here. Maybe I should put that somewhere else. That boombox is so big to be setting right there. And then we've got small assembled, which will go right over here. So like the lift controls and then the cooking set right there. And that should put us up to the 30 that we need, yes. And we'll get the safety box. What is this? Learn to craft a safety box with manganese steel bars, steel plates, and copper bars. Okay, does that go into here? No. No, it doesn't go into here. I don't know where it goes. And the next item isn't until 40, and it's like a bed and a couch is all. We still haven't gotten married, but that's something that's just I'm gonna have to work up rep. Technically our house is big enough to get married, but we gotta keep building up rep and doing play dates with Alice and stuff. So that's gonna take a little bit. I think tomorrow is the end of the season. Yeah, so we'll get the items. And what is this? Birthday of Alice. And then we'll have to come back for winter solstice. So we know a couple people's birthdays. Birthday of Gale. Okay. I didn't even think about people having birthdays on here. Okay, it is the 1st of winter. So we're going to get to see what winter looks like. Oh, it's all snowy. And we have mail. Which no, it's not the horse. What is this mails? Workshop, oh yeah, workshop rankings. Hi, congratulations on obtaining the #1 position in the workshop rankings last month. You're a model workshop and inspiration for the rest of us. We're very glad to see such a wonderful workshop here in Portia. We hope you continue to show such quality. Here's your reward for the #1 rank. from the Commerce Guild. So we got 20 tempering liquid, 20 data discs, and 2 windmills. Which, you know what's funny is those windmills have 0 usage at the moment. Like, they're not used in anything. And we haven't even had a fireside chat in forever. But look at this. Winter is very pretty. Which I wonder if there's like any ice down by the water. We're going to have to check that. I'm going to run by the Commerce Guild and take a look, because I also want to see what the next batch of workshop rankings, if we get first place on those, what do we get, you know? And of course, I'll keep an eye on, you know, anything video quality as I go through this, because... But like, otherwise, we're just going to be doing commissions every episode. Fiber cloth, apricots, grinding saws, desk lamps. I'll probably take the desk lamps, but... Let's see. And then the workshop rankings is the same thing. So first place, we're going to get 20 more tempering liquid, 20 data discs, and 2 windmills again. I don't think these people down here will ever have any shot of getting near us. Like, as far as ranking goes. Higgins is 5,000 behind us. Like, we've blown him out of the water. Weird glass jar viewed by audit. I feel like I need, like, all the relics in the yard, so it's just, like, non-stop people coming by, like, every day. I was hoping the water froze, because, like, there's still chests, like, out on that little bank and stuff. Anyways, I know it's a little bit short this episode, but I am going to end this episode out here, because I'm just going to be doing commissions here on out. Commissions, rep, mining, and crafting things for the museum and stuff. I mean, honestly, as far as relics go, we've almost finished all the relic sets that I've found thus far, anyways. Because we've done all 4 of the soldiers. We've done... everything in here but the owl clock. Because we've got the monument, thinking can, the water holder, the galloping horse, all that's done. This is all just soldier pieces, which we've done all of those. And then over here, it's like the power lamp, and the duck on a king, and the magic lamp. I think are the only 3 that we haven't done out of this one. Which actually, I guess we could just check this and see. I think that's probably about it as far as those go. Like the magic lamp, owl clock, power lamp, and then duck on a king. Yeah, so there's only 4 artifacts that we haven't ever completed. Yeah, so I'll just keep working up that stuff, just a little bit here and there kind of a thing, because the commissions are a little bit on the grindy side of things, to say the least. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and like I said, there should be an update, a big update coming out later this month, which is really only like, you know, a week and a half probably before that update hits. If it comes out, you know, intended time and everything, so. Oh, and the safety box. I almost forgot about that. Let's go ahead and make one of these. And I think they're just upgraded versions of the metal storage, maybe? But it just takes manganese steel, steel plates, and copper bars to craft this. So, let's take a look. It might be time that we get some upgraded storage going. I don't know. So, the safety box. Oh, wow. It is a double-slotted inventory with full slots, 60 slots in it. Whereas these chests are only 20 slots. And then I imagine the metal storage is maybe 40 slots, I'm assuming now. Or maybe it's just 60 slots. I mean, not 40 slots, 30 slots. I'm betting on the metal storage. We've never actually made one of those. Do we even want to bother? 2 bronze plates and some strengthened glass? Eh. Huh. But yeah, so it's a new storage box. I may actually make up a bunch of these because they're not terrible to make. Manganese steel's easy. Steel plates. I've got carbon steel running like all the time. And change out all of our wooden storage boxes to into these. And you can customize these as well. So it changes the side of it. Huh. Yeah, I may have to make up a bunch of those. Because having 60 slots as opposed to 20, I mean, that's a huge difference. And I wouldn't have to worry about these things probably ever filling up. And having to make seconds and stuff. Also, artifacts, I could probably fit, like, you know, pretty much all the artifact chests into one, which would be nice, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure to hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay updated with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, Stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.